Hello, my name is Mr. Peña. Oh, hello, my name is Mr. Peña. Welcome to my English tutoring channel. Today we're going to practice our reading. This is for those learning English. We're going to practice our reading skills to read in the English language. This is for those preparing to take the CASAS test or the TOEFL test, or just those who want to practice their English. We're going to get started, but before I begin, I want to offer you something for free. It's my 10-day English grammar guide and an invitation to my private WhatsApp group. When you join these, if you join my Patreon using the link down below, you can access exclusive content, downloadable resources, and the WhatsApp group, all for free, of no extra charge to you. Just take that as a way of saying thank you for becoming a patron. And by the way, this is the free version, okay? The paid version will be coaching, tutoring that I'm offering at a later date. So you can join for free, no strings attached, I promise. There's no hidden fees. What I'm going to be doing is offering coaching later. So I hope to see you in the community. Now let's get started on our reading passage. Reading, set, and go. Here it is, number 12. This is part 12 of the series. There is a playlist, which you should see at the end of this video. The name of the story is called Ants and Bees. We're going to go through this story. We're going to read it together, and then we're going to go over some of the questions. It goes like this. Ants live in underground groups called colonies. The colony has a queen. The queen is the largest ant. Her job is to lay eggs. Some ant queens can live for 30 years. Colonies also have workers. Worker ants have many jobs. They protect and care for the colony. Honeybees also live in groups called hives. Honeybee hives can be found inside hollow trees, hanging from branches, and even in caves. Each hive has a queen. The queen is the largest bee. Queen bees lay eggs. Honeybee queens usually live for 3 to 4 years. Honeybee hives also have workers. Worker bees protect and care for the hive. So here we have 3 questions on the right. How are ant queens and honeybee queens alike? Our next question is, how are ant queens and honeybee queens different? Our third question is, how are ant workers and honeybee workers alike? So let's start with number 1. How are ant queens and honeybee queens alike? So we're going to look for ant queens and we're going to look for honeybee queens. That's a good start. It says, ants, honeybees. It says each hive has a queen. The queen is the largest bee. And it says here the colony of ants has a queen. The queen is the largest ant. So we can see there how they are similar. They are similar. So we can say that basically, let's see. Okay. Both, meaning ants and bees, both queens lay eggs. Both queens lay eggs. It's right here. Queen bees lay eggs, and the ant queen lay eggs. And so they both lay eggs, and both are the largest in their colony. Both are the largest in their colony. Both are the largest. I don't think I have space to write in their colony, but basically in their group. Okay. Now we move on to number 2. How are ant queens and honeybee queens different? So we're looking for their differences, the differences between ant queens and honeybee queens. It says here a simple fact: some ant queens can live for 30 years, and here it says honeybee queens usually live up to 3 to 4 years. Okay then. So ant queens live for 30 years. They can live up to 30 years. While honeybee queens cannot live up to 30 years. 4 years. So they live in different amounts of time. They live for different amounts of time. They don't live around the same time period. Okay, so now we have an extra one, or a third one. It says, are ant workers and honeybee workers alike? How are the workers alike? Let's check this out. Where does it talk about workers? It says that colonies have workers. Oh, okay. Worker ants have many jobs. They protect and care for the colony. Here it says worker bees protect and care for the hive. Okay, so we can write that both ant workers and honeybee workers are alike in that they care for the group. They care for the group. They take care of their colonies or their hive. For ants, we call them colonies. For bees, we call them hives. But they're both the same thing. They're the groups of those animals. Thank you for joining us in today's video. I hope this lesson has helped you improve your reading comprehension skills in English. Let me show you an offer. You can join my Patreon and get the free grammar guide where you can learn grammar in 10 days, and you can also join the WhatsApp group. Daily we have voice calls, audio and video text messages, and a community of English language learners. When you join the Patreon, you'll then get updates on what's going on with me. You're going to get those free perks that I just mentioned. And later on, I'm going to be doing tutoring through Google Classroom. I'm going to be offering coaching and tutoring to help you improve your English. There will also be monthly live streams just for my patrons, so you can join, and it's going to be much more interactive than this live stream. So I hope to see you. It's going to be much more interactive than the live streams I hold on YouTube. I hope to see you in the community. Take care and goodbye. Hello, welcome to my tutoring channel. My name is Mr. Peña. I teach people how to master the English language. Basically, I help you with the fundamentals of English. Also, I prepare you to take your CASAS test for those wanting to enter career and technical education courses, and I help you with your TEFL course for those who want to go on to college. I'm here to assist you with the English language. We're going to learn reading today. We're going to be going over a reading passage. But before we begin, I want to offer you something for free. I want to invite you to my Patreon. You join the free version and you'll get a couple of exclusive perks. Downloadable resources, such as this grammar guide that you see on the screen. A community feature with my WhatsApp group. You can join my WhatsApp group and join the daily voice calls, and you'll see daily quotes, messages, and audio messages as well. So you get the downloadable resources, invitation to my private WhatsApp group. Sorry about that. And you'll get updates on what's going on with me and the channel. So I hope to see you in the community. Take this as a way of me saying thank you for joining my Patreon. And this is the free version, so it's the tier. You don't have to pay anything. What I'm going to be offering later, in the next couple of weeks or months, as of the recording of this video, is coaching and tutoring. But that doesn't take away from the perks that I'm showing you here. Now let's get started with today's lesson. Brent's Garden. We're going to read the passage and then answer the questions. We're going to go through number 1, number 2, and number 3. Let's begin. Brent's Garden. Brent couldn't wait to plant a garden. He bought a lot of seeds. He checked his tools. Then Brent got to work. First, Brent dug in the soil. He loved the smell of the dirt. Next, Brent read the instructions for each type of seed carefully. Finally, he made sure to plant the seeds far enough apart and not too deep or too shallow. Soon the plants started to grow. Little green stems poked out of the ground. Brent made sure each plant got just the right amount of water. He pulled up every weed. Brent was happy, and the plants grew well. Number one, what did Brent do before he planted the seeds? Okay, so we're looking for seeds, and right before that, it says, he made sure to plant the seeds far enough apart. So we have a word here that says, first, he dug in the soil. Next, he read the instructions. Finally, he made sure to plant the seeds. So those were the steps. 1, 2, 3. So what did he do before he planted the seeds? Well, that's step 2. He read the instructions for each type of seed carefully. He read the instructions. That is what he did before planting the seeds. Number 2, what happened after Brent planted the seeds? What happened after? That's what we're looking for. And so right after he planted the seeds, which was step 3, he got the results. The plants started to grow. Little green stems poked out of the ground. So the plants began to grow. That's what he did. The plants began to grow. That is what Brent did. That is what happened after Brent planted the seeds. And number 3, what did Brent do to make sure the plants grew well? What did he do? It says here at the end, Brent made sure each plant got just the right amount of water. He pulled up every weed, and therefore Brent was happy and the plants grew well. So what did he do? He made sure, each plant got enough water. He also pulled up the weeds, but they're asking only for one thing, so we don't really need to say that. So what did Brent do before he planted the seeds? He read the instructions. What happened after Brent planted the seeds? The plants began to grow. What did Brent do to make sure the plants grew well? He made sure each plant got enough water. This is the story of Brent's garden. Thank you for joining me. I hope that this lesson has helped you with your English. I just want to remind you to join my Patreon. And if you like what I'm doing here, you want extra help and practice with English, you can grab my free 10-day English grammar guide. You can also join my WhatsApp group. So, when you join my Patreon, you'll get access to exclusive content, downloadable resources, and a community feature through the form of my WhatsApp group, where you can interact with other language learners and myself on a daily basis, not just through live streams, but through audio calls. I hope to see you in the community. Take care and have a nice day. Good luck with your English. Here we have our phonics words. These are all the sounds that correspond to the long A. So just listen to me first, go through, and then you're going to repeat it after. But first, just listen. Laid, made, paid, braid, raise, praise, trail, snail, straight, gate, wait, bait, gray, tray, sway, spray, stray, display, explain, strain, drain, plain, grain, chain, faint, paint, nay, slay, today, complain, maintain, contain, retain, delay, break, and great. These are all the words that have the long A sound. So let's now, you take a turn. I'm going to highlight it and then you say it. Maintain. Complain. Explain. Display. Trail. Pause. Praise. I'm sorry. Praise. Raise. Braid. Paid. Made. Laid. Bait. Gray. Cane. Faint. Great. Okay, those are some of the words. Try to pause it and then say it after me, and then unpause it, and so on and so forth. Now we're going to read some sentences, and we are going to identify which words have the long A sound. And I'm going to highlight it in green. It says, Laura tried to explain her great delay today. You should have identified the words explain, great, today, and delay. Explain, great, delay, today. Now we have the next set of words. The snail left a trail near the storm drain. Snail, trail, and drain. Very good. Now we have the next one. It is hard work to maintain my long braid. Maintain, braid. And those are the only ones. In this sentence, there are only two. Now we go on to the next one. We can stay near the train station. Stay, train, station. Very good. Thank you for joining me. I hope that this lesson has helped you with your English. Just a reminder, if you want to grab my 10-day English grammar guide for free, join my Patreon by clicking on the link down below. Also, if you want to continue practicing your English, join my WhatsApp group. So if you join the Patreon, you'll get the link to the WhatsApp group. There you'll join a community of other English language learners. So if you join my Patreon for free, the free tiered version, by clicking the link down below, you'll get access to exclusive content, downloadable resources, and our WhatsApp community. I hope to see you soon. Take care, goodbye, and good luck with your English. That is the end of the video, but we're not done with the live stream. I chopped the live stream in order to continue the video. We're still going to be working on phonics. If you are here, say hello in the chat. If you want to call in and practice your English, I'm going to leave the link now in the description. Not the description, in the live chat in the comments. You can practice, you can call in using the link, and then we'll practice one by one. But we're not done yet. We're going to continue working with phonics. So that was the long A phonics. We're not going to be doing the long E. Okay? Tomorrow we're going to be working with long A, E, I, and then O. But today we're going to be doing the long E. So you can chill me for a couple of minutes while I begin the next set of words. Here it is. We have the phonics, which are the long E sounds. We're getting it ready for the next portion of, for the next session. You're free to join us. If you have any questions, leave it down in the chats. These are all the words that have the long E, like beach and trees and things like that. If you're just joining us, say hello. Where are you from? What country are you from? What is your culture? I would love to hear from you.